Have you ever noticed that when your stomach feels heavy or bloated, your skin somehow looks the same, dull, uneven, a little congested? That's not a coincidence. Your gut and your skin are constantly in quiet conversation, whispering signals through hormones, bacteria, and inflammation. When your digestion slows or your diet gets off balance, your skin listens. It reacts by producing more oil, slowing down cell turnover, and letting impurities linger just beneath the surface. Imagine lying back during a soothing facial, warm steam drifting over your face as your pores slowly open. Every breath feels lighter, every touch more intentional. This is how your skin tries to detox on its own, softly, naturally, but when your internal system is overloaded, even the best cleansers can't keep up. Inside your pores, oil mixes with dead cells, creating the perfect environment for buildup. And as that trapped oil meets oxygen, it turns dark, forming the tiny black dots we call blackheads. It's a cycle your body doesn't mean to start. It's just trying to find balance. From the foods you eat to the stress you carry, everything inside you plays a role in what shows up on your skin. So before we reach for another mask or extraction tool, let's pause and go deeper beneath the surface. Let's see what really causes those tiny black dots to appear. Your skin is alive with tiny openings that quietly help your body breathe. These pores are not just holes, they're delicate channels connecting the surface of your skin to the deeper layers where oil known as sebum is produced. Sebum has a purpose. It's your body's natural moisturizer, keeping your skin soft, flexible, and protected. But when life gets a little messy, when stress builds up or your meals get richer and sweeter, your body begins to send mixed signals. Hormones react, and suddenly those gentle oil glands work overtime, producing more sebum than your skin can manage. Now, picture your skin as a quiet landscape, each pore like a tiny well. Every day, dead skin cells naturally shed and fall away. But sometimes those old cells don't leave the surface as smoothly as they should. They linger, clinging to the opening of your pores, where excess oil starts to pool. Slowly, that oil mixes with the dead cells, forming a soft plug inside the pore, something invisible at first, like a whisper trap beneath the skin. When that plug reaches the surface and meets oxygen in the air, something small yet fascinating happens. It oxidizes. The surface darkens, turning that invisible plug into a tiny black dot. What you're seeing isn't dirt at all, it's oxidized oil. That little speck on your nose or chin is simply your body's natural process made visible. It's chemistry playing out in real time on your skin. Now think about what's happening beneath that moment. Stress triggers the release of cortisol, a hormone that pushes your oil glands into overdrive. The more anxious or sleep-deprived you become, the more sebum your skin makes. Sugar spikes from processed foods have the same effect. They raise insulin levels, which indirectly signal your skin to produce more oil. Hormones, especially during puberty or certain phases of the menstrual cycle, also fluctuate and send those same messages. The result: a perfect storm beneath your skin where oil, dead cells, and time meet to form what we call a blackhead. This is why cleansing isn't just a surface ritual. When you wash your face gently, you're not just removing makeup or dust, you're helping your skin restore its balance. Imagine moving your fingertips in slow, circular motions, massaging a mild cleanser that loosens buildup without stripping away your natural oils. Feel the warmth of the water, the light texture of the foam, the subtle sigh of your pores opening as they release what they've been holding. It's more than skincare, it's a small act of understanding how your body works with you, not against you. When blackheads appear, it's tempting to treat them as enemies to be removed. But they're signals, little notes from your body reminding you to slow down and recalibrate. Maybe your diet has leaned too far towards sugar and refined carbs. Maybe your sleep has been shorter, your stress higher. Maybe your skin just needs a little more patience instead of pressure. Because every squeeze, every harsh scrub can push the plug deeper, irritating the pore and making your skin fight back harder. Your skin mirrors your internal rhythm. When your hormones are calm, your gut balanced, and your stress low, your oil production becomes steady, controlled. When you feed your body fiber, hydration, and rest, your pores respond by staying clear. It's all connected, the inside influencing the outside, and the outside reflecting what's within. As you listen to the soft rhythm of your breath and feel your fingertips glide over your skin, imagine your pores thanking you. With each gentle movement, you're not just cleansing, you're resetting the balance between your inner and outer worlds. And once you understand that blackheads are not flaws but messages, you begin to treat your skin with more grace, patience, and care. That's where real clarity begins, one quiet pore at a time. Deep beneath the surface of your skin, a quiet conversation is taking place, one that begins not in your pores, but in your gut. Inside your digestive system lives a vast community of bacteria, billions of microscopic organisms that help digest food, regulate hormones, and even control inflammation. When this community is balanced, your skin glows effortlessly. But when it's disturbed by stress, processed foods, or antibiotics, that inner harmony begins to crumble, and your skin is often the first to show it. As your skin breathes, your body speaks. Imagine your gut as a lush garden. When the soil is rich and balanced, plants flourish. But when the soil is stripped, overworked with sugar, or dried out by stress, it loses its life. In the same way, your gut lining becomes fragile, more permeable, a condition often called leaky gut. This allows small particles like undigested food and toxins to slip through into your bloodstream, sparking inflammation throughout the body. That inflammation doesn't just stay inside, it travels, reaching your skin's surface, where it can clog pores, trigger oil glands, and cause the dull, congested texture that often leads to blackheads and breakouts. Inflammation is like invisible heat simmering beneath your skin, whispering through your pores. When your gut is unhappy, it sends chemical signals that tell your skin's immune cells to react. These cells, in turn, try to defend you, but their defense can create more oil and redness. This is why, after a night of heavy meals or sugary treats, your skin might feel greasier or look more inflamed the next day. Your body is trying to detox through your largest organ, the skin. Now picture your liver, quietly working beside your gut. Its job is to filter toxins and process fats, but when your gut leaks or sends too many inflammatory molecules, the liver gets overwhelmed. Excess toxins remain in circulation, and your skin takes on the extra load. The pores on your nose, cheeks, and chin, those tiny breathing holes, try to push out what your liver and gut couldn't manage. This is the hidden reason some people see blackheads in the same areas that correspond to digestive stress. It's your body's natural detox system rerouting through your skin. Your gut bacteria also play a role in how your hormones behave. Certain strains help regulate estrogen and androgen levels, and when they're thrown off, hormone imbalances can lead to increased sebum production. The more oil your skin produces, the greater the chance it mixes with dead cells, forming the plugs that darken when exposed to oxygen. So while you might think your blackheads are a surface issue, they often start much deeper, rooted in how your gut processes nutrients and manages inflammation. When you nourish your gut, you're nurturing your skin at the same time. Think of fiber-rich foods, fresh vegetables, seeds, and whole grains as gentle brushes cleansing your system from within. Probiotic foods like yogurt, kefir, and fermented vegetables add healthy bacteria that crowd out the harmful ones. Each bite becomes a quiet message of balance to your body, reminding it to restore harmony rather than react. Hydration helps this process flow smoothly, flushing waste while keeping your skin's natural barrier supple and clear. Stress, too, shapes the gut-skin dialogue. When your body is tense, your digestion slows, and the beneficial bacteria that thrive on calm begin to fade. You might notice more bloating, less energy, and subtle changes in your skin's texture, tiny bumps, a dull sheen, or more visible pores. It's your body whispering, asking for rest. When you take deep breaths, stretch, or even enjoy a moment of silence during your cleansing routine, you're not just relaxing your mind, you're supporting your microbiome. As your fingertips glide across your face, imagine your gut and skin reconnecting, rebuilding trust. Each gentle massage encourages circulation. Each mindful meal rebuilds your inner balance. When your gut flora flourish, inflammation cools, oil production steadies, and the skin's surface regains its natural rhythm. The glow that follows isn't cosmetic, it's biological harmony shining through. Your skin is not separate from your inner world, it's a reflection of it. Every choice you make, from what you eat to how you rest, is part of a conversation between your body and your skin. The next time you see a small breakout or a cluster of blackheads, pause before reaching for another product. Listen instead to what your gut might be saying. Have you ever noticed your skin reacting after certain foods? Inside your body, the liver is quietly at work, filtering, transforming, and neutralizing everything that enters your system. It's the ultimate multitasker, processing fats, hormones, and toxins so the rest of your body can function smoothly. But just like your skin, the liver has its limits. When it becomes overloaded, when the diet is heavy in sugar, processed oils, or alcohol, its ability to filter slows down. The fats begin to accumulate inside its cells, forming what's known as a fatty liver. What begins as a small imbalance deep within your abdomen soon starts to show up where you least expect it, on your skin. Imagine your liver as a natural cleanser, a gentle but tireless worker rinsing away impurities every second. Now picture that system slowing down. The detox pathways become sluggish, and the waste that should be removed lingers in the bloodstream. Those leftover molecules circulate and eventually find other routes of escape. Your skin, being the body's largest detox organ, steps in to help. It begins to push those excess fats and toxins outward, often through the tiny pores on your face. This process may sound subtle, but the effects are visible: congested pores, blackheads, and a dull texture that even the best cleansers struggle to brighten. When your digestion is weak, the problem grows deeper. Undigested fats and proteins add to the liver's workload, forcing it to manage both internal and external cleanup. It's like trying to filter muddy water through an already full sieve. Slowly, your system becomes inflamed, and that inflammation alters how your skin produces oil. The pores that once breathed easily now hold onto thicker sebum. As this oil sits longer within the pore, exposed to air and light, it oxidizes, forming the small dark specks that make the skin look rough or uneven. Now imagine yourself in the middle of a quiet evening facial. The lights are dim and the sound of slow breathing fills the room. As your fingertips move gently across your face, think of how this moment mirrors what your liver tries to do every day. Release, cleanse, restore balance. The warmth of your palms helps open your pores just as hydration and nutrient-rich foods help open your liver's pathways. There's rhythm in both inhale, exhale, cleanse, renew. Every choice you make sends signals to your liver and through it to your skin. Diets high in refined sugars, fried foods, and alcohol make the liver work overtime, producing more fat than it can store safely. This fat crowds its cells, reducing its ability to break down toxins efficiently. Without proper filtration, waste finds its way into the skin's oil glands. Those glands, now dealing with excess burden, release thicker, stickier oil that traps debris and bacteria. That's how what happens in your liver ends up visible on your forehead, cheeks, and nose. But balance can be restored. When you nourish your liver, you nourish your skin. Foods rich in antioxidants, like leafy greens, lemons, beets, and cruciferous vegetables, support the enzymes that clear toxins. Drinking water throughout the day helps flush impurities before they reach your pores. A diet with healthy fats from avocados, olive oil, and fish stabilizes both your liver's function and your skin's moisture barrier. Small daily acts, gentle cleansing, mindful eating, even sitting quietly after a meal, become part of a larger detox ritual that begins inside and radiates outward. There's also a rhythm to rest that supports your liver's natural cycle. At night while you sleep, your liver does its heaviest repair work. When sleep is cut short or restless, that process remains incomplete and toxins accumulate. Over time, this backlog can contribute to chronic congestion both within the liver and the pores. So when you rest deeply, you're not only recharging your mind, you're giving your skin a chance to heal. As you take slow, calming breaths, imagine your liver exhaling with you. Each breath helps release tension, allowing your organs to function in harmony. The same calm you bring to your cleansing ritual can be brought to your diet, your pace, and your inner rhythm. A liver that feels supported reflects that support outward through radiant, balanced skin. When you think about blackheads now, think beyond the surface. They're not just trapped oil, they're messages from an organ asking for gentleness and renewal. And as you listen to that message, both your skin and your body begin to soften, returning to the clear, calm balance they were designed to maintain. When your skin is ready for cleansing, it's like preparing a quiet ritual between science and sensation. The process begins with warmth, soft, gentle, and deliberate. Warm water or a fine mist of steam touches the skin, loosening the bonds between oil, dirt, and dead cells that sit near the surface. As the heat opens your pores, it relaxes the tiny muscles beneath, allowing trapped sebum to soften. It's not just comfort, it's chemistry. Heat increases circulation, bringing oxygen and nutrients to the skin's surface while encouraging waste to move outward. Imagine each pore expanding slightly, ready to let go of what it no longer needs. Next comes the cleansing stage, where your fingertips glide in slow, circular motions. A mild cleanser, rich in hydrating ingredients, helps emulsify the oil, meaning it gently binds with sebum and impurities, lifting them away without stripping your skin's natural moisture. The motion itself matters. Small, rhythmic movements stimulate lymphatic flow, helping the body carry away toxins while creating that soothing ASMR rhythm that feels both physical and emotional. Each pass of your fingertips is like a signal to your skin: release, refresh, renew. Once the surface is prepped, exfoliation takes its turn. Here, texture meets science. Dead skin cells can form a barrier that keeps oil trapped inside the pore, so gentle exfoliation acts like a reset button. Using fine particles, soft brushes, or mild acids, you encourage new skin to emerge. The goal is never to scrub harshly. It's to allow the skin's natural renewal process to flow freely again. As you move across your face, think of the old cells lifting away like dust from glass, revealing a smoother surface beneath. The lightness that follows is more than tactile. It's biological balance restored. Then comes the moment most people associate with cleansing: extraction. It's the step that often looks dramatic, but when done right, feels surprisingly calm. A professional or a steady hand uses gentle pressure, sometimes aided by a tool or cotton, to coax out the softened plugs from open pores. This isn't about force or pain, it's about timing and temperature. When the oil inside has been loosened by heat and moisture, it slides out naturally. That tiny pop you feel or hear is simply oxidized sebum leaving its home. And here lies an important truth: blackheads aren't dirt. They're not evidence of poor hygiene, they're oxidized oil, exposed to air, darkened by the natural process of oxygen meeting your skin's sebum. Understanding this changes the way you treat your face, not with frustration, but with patience. After extraction, the skin is vulnerable. Its pores open like soft petals. This is when cool water or a soothing mask works its magic. Cooling helps tighten the pores again, locking in moisture while reducing redness. Masks with clay or natural minerals help absorb leftover oil, while hydrating serums restore balance. The skin, once heavy with buildup, now feels light, renewed, and almost breathing again. Beneath the calm exterior, science is at work. Reduced inflammation, better circulation, a balanced microbiome. Deep pore cleansing isn't just about what you do during the session. It's about how you care for your skin afterward. The products you apply, the foods you eat, and the rest you allow all influence how long that clarity lasts. When you cleanse too harshly or too often, your skin senses imbalance and produces more oil to protect itself. But when you treat it gently, respecting its rhythm, it begins to regulate naturally. That's why warm, mindful cleansing followed by balanced nourishment creates lasting results. It's a conversation between your hands and your skin, between outer care and inner calm. Now think about the way lifestyle folds into this process. Each deep clean is like pressing reset, but it's your daily habits that decide how long that freshness remains. High sugar intake, dehydration, or stress can undo the progress within days, clogging pores from the inside out. But consistent hydration, a nutrient-rich diet, and enough sleep keep the detox pathways open. When your body is rested and balanced, your pores stay clearer longer, your oil production stabilizes, and your skin's natural glow feels effortless. As you complete this gentle ritual, your skin feels soft under your fingertips, the air feels lighter around you, and there's a subtle hum of renewal beneath the surface. The process you just followed isn't cosmetic. It's biological rhythm meeting mindful care, science meeting sensation, body meeting balance. Each step teaches your skin to trust you, and in return, it rewards you with clarity that lasts beyond the moment. The health of your pores doesn't depend only on what you apply to your skin. It begins with how you live each day. Every habit, every meal, every night's rest quietly shapes the way your skin looks and feels. Imagine your pores as tiny reflections of your lifestyle, small mirrors that reveal how well your body is balancing inside. When your sleep is deep, your meals balanced, and your stress under control, those mirrors stay clear and calm. When life feels chaotic, when fatigue builds or your diet drifts towards sugar and processed oils, the reflection changes, the pores begin to clog, oil thickens, and blackheads slowly reappear. Sleep is the first and most powerful step in keeping your pores healthy. During deep rest, your body repairs tissues, balances hormones, and reduces inflammation. This is when cortisol, the stress hormone that increases oil production, naturally drops. Without enough sleep, cortisol remains high, signaling your oil glands to stay active, even when they should rest. You might notice this after a few restless nights. Your skin feels greasier, small breakouts appear around the nose or chin, and the complexion looks dull. A regular sleep rhythm gives your body time to detox and your skin time to breathe. Think of it as an overnight cleansing ritual your body performs from the inside out. Hydration is the second secret. Water supports every detox pathway in your body, from your liver to your lymphatic system. When you're dehydrated, your skin compensates by producing more oil to keep itself lubricated. That extra sebum easily mixes with dead cells and becomes trapped in pores. Drinking enough water helps regulate this balance, keeping your sebum thin and fluid rather than thick and sticky. You don't need to count liters, just listen to your body. Each sip throughout the day refreshes your organs and cools your internal heat, preventing the buildup that leads to blackheads. You can even support hydration through food. Cucumber, berries, and leafy greens all add gentle moisture from within. Stress plays a quieter, more invisible role in your skin story. When stress lingers, cortisol and adrenaline stay elevated, pushing your oil glands to produce more sebum while slowing your skin's ability to heal. Even small frustrations, rushed mornings, endless scrolling, skipped meals accumulate and show up as congestion along the T-zone. Managing stress doesn't have to mean escaping life. It's about creating tiny pauses. Deep breathing, soft stretching, or even a few moments of stillness during your cleansing routine can reset your nervous system. As your breathing slows, your oil glands respond, finding equilibrium again. Nutrition connects every system that influences your skin. Healthy fats from avocados, nuts, and olive oil build flexible cell walls, allowing your skin to retain moisture without overproducing oil. Fiber from vegetables and whole grains helps your body eliminate toxins efficiently, reducing the internal pressure that might otherwise appear as blackheads. Antioxidants from colorful foods, berries, spinach, turmeric, green tea, protect your skin from oxidative stress, the same process that darkens blackheads on the surface. Each meal becomes a quiet act of skincare, a chance to feed clarity instead of inflammation. The more color and variety on your plate, the more vibrant your skin's reflection becomes. Movement is another hidden ally. Gentle exercise boosts circulation, carrying oxygen to your skin while supporting lymphatic drainage. When you sweat, your pores open slightly, allowing impurities to escape. Think of it as your body's natural steam facial. Afterward, a quick cleanse removes any lingering residue, leaving your skin refreshed and your pores lighter. The glow that follows is not just from exertion, It's the visible result of internal harmony. Sunlight and air also shape your skin's rhythm. A few minutes of early morning sun supports vitamin D production, balancing your immune response and keeping inflammation in check. But moderation matters. Too much exposure oxidizes oil faster and can lead to premature aging. Protecting your skin doesn't mean hiding from nature. It means working with it: fresh air, gentle sun, clean habits. Together, these choices create an unbroken cycle of care. Sleep renews, water cleanses, nutrition builds, and calm steadies. When you live in balance, your pores no longer need to overcompensate. They simply function as they're meant to. You'll notice fewer blackheads, smoother texture, and that quiet, natural glow that no product can replicate. Deep pore health isn't achieved in a single treatment. It's maintained in the small, consistent rhythms of your day. As you take a breath and glance at your reflection, notice how your habits show up on your skin. Every action, what you eat, how you rest, how you breathe, tells your pores what kind of story to tell. If you listen carefully, your skin will always guide you back to balance. What's your favorite skin ritual that instantly makes you feel clean and calm? Your skin learns from what you do repeatedly. Just as your muscles remember movement, your skin remembers consistency. When you nourish it daily with gentle cleansing, balanced meals, and calm routines, it begins to regulate itself. Blackheads, breakouts, and dullness slowly fade because your skin no longer feels the need to defend itself. It trusts you. Long-term clarity isn't about quick fixes or harsh extractions. It's about teaching your skin balance. Think back to the feeling of a warm facial, the slow rhythm of cleansing and steam. That same principle applies to daily care: slow, steady, and intentional. Overwashing or scrubbing too hard confuses your skin. It senses loss and reacts by producing more oil, trying to restore what was stripped away. A gentle routine does the opposite. It reassures. Using a mild cleanser morning and night keeps pores clean without overstimulation. Occasional exfoliation removes buildup before it becomes visible, while light hydration preserves your skin's natural barrier. Over time, this rhythm trains your pores to remain open and clear, their natural flow uninterrupted. Mindful eating extends that same care inward. When your meals are rich in fiber, antioxidants, and healthy fats, your gut flora flourish. The bacteria in your digestive system communicate with your skin through chemical messengers, regulating inflammation and oil production. A diet full of processed sugars and trans fats sends different signals, ones that trigger insulin spikes and sebum overdrive. But when you choose real food, your skin hears calm instructions. Leafy greens, colorful fruits, whole grains, and probiotic-rich foods all help repair the gut lining, reducing the kind of inflammation that leads to clogged pores. The clearer your gut, the clearer your skin. Adding short fasting windows can also reset the body's natural rhythm. When you allow space between meals, your digestion rests, your insulin stabilizes, and your body begins to repair from within. During these moments, your liver gets the chance to filter toxins efficiently, and your cells renew their energy cycles. Skin benefits directly from this balance: reduced oil production, fewer blockages, and a brighter tone. You don't need extreme fasting to see results. Even gentle 12-hour overnight breaks give your system the pause it needs to realign. Fasting becomes less about restriction and more about rhythm, a peaceful way to let your body and skin breathe. Consistency is what transforms results into lasting change. Cleansing once won't undo years of buildup, and eating one healthy meal won't restore your microbiome overnight. But doing it daily, gently, and mindfully builds resilience. Your pores learn to stay clear because the body beneath them stays stable. Stress hormones remain steady, digestion flows, and inflammation fades. You'll notice fewer blackheads not because your products have changed, but because your entire system has shifted into harmony. Your skin also responds to emotional habits. The more you slow down, the more your body shifts into repair mode. A few deep breaths before washing your face calm your nervous system and lower cortisol levels. Each slow motion, each intentional touch reminds your body that it's safe to release tension. This is where the ASMR element of skincare becomes truly therapeutic. The sensory rhythm of cleansing mirrors the biological rhythm of healing. When your mind is calm, your body follows, and your skin reflects that inner stillness. Long-term prevention isn't about perfection. Some days will bring stress, skipped meals, or sleepless nights, but balance doesn't disappear with one off day. It adjusts and restores. That's the beauty of a body trained through consistency. It knows how to return to center. Your pores, once prone to congestion, begin to breathe more easily. Your oil glands regulate, your gut communicates smoothly, and your skin glows with quiet strength. It's not luck, it's training. Your skin truly is a mirror of your inner world. Every choice, what you eat, how you rest, how you care for yourself, reflects outward in tone, texture, and clarity. When you honor both your inner and outer health, your reflection changes naturally. The small, steady rituals you build today are the foundation of that transformation. The rhythm of cleansing, eating mindfully, and pausing to breathe becomes more than skincare. It becomes self-care in its purest form. Clarity isn't luck, it's balance. What's one change you'll start today?